Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football, and this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
Yeah, and they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. They'll go right back to him. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. He makes a catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Looking for a crease to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Shakes off the tackler. On the This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Dances away. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Can anyone catch him? And he waltzes in for the score.
Yo! Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfect.
He out here trying to be Mike Vick.
Machine early in this game offensively.
I sure thought I was tackled right there. That's why I did that. Roll that beautiful bean footage, man. Might have to be the thumbnail.
1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Hokey ball, bitch.
Not content to get the fumble. They scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Should have wore the black shoes. Roll that beautiful bean footage. No gloves.
First down to start the drive after the break. To the ground with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leaves it with the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Should have did a pass play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Movement here from the tight end. The give, and tick, 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 tick. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Hokies are rolling down the field.
Come on, set.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
To the air on first down.
He was with it. And he still got it.
Score. Touchdown, Hokies. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
My man went one-on-one with him.
Breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys. But
I thought he was going to fall off on that one.
In a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my
thumbnail?
My experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He'll just keep slinging it. Got his man to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense looks like they're coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Trying to get to it.
He ran right to me.
That ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn!
Well past the sticks. Touchdown, Canes.
Did I not?
The ultimate grab and go for the score.
Nice job.
Did I back them up? And I said play deep.
Board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker.
Am I tripping?
Get warmed up. We need an onside.
How'd you let him get
points? We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are way better overall. I mean, he went for the interception. They are way better overall, though.
Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the fourth quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's...
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Damn it.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I should have moved the fullback.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play.
Why look like, wait. That's why. Ah, shit.
Just broke the continues to fight for yards. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
He really want to be Mike Vick, y'all.
They're now in
He really want to be Mike Vick.
Get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time.
Damn.
I'm trying to...
Running toward the tape. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
That's right. They don't have timeouts left.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Man, you better get your ass back there.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Make sure we get
Timeout is called,
rested.
and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
They really trying to do a play action.
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it.
Don't tell me they
back.
really
It's a
trying to do a
turnover.
damn play action.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on fourth down and short. It's on fourth down and goal. When you have to lay out, you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble and gets the stop on fourth down.
Why would you do a play action pass on fourth down?
Usual way to bring this game to a close. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect.
Damn.
You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season.
Get 250.
One win,
Yes.
great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. For a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
Beat my
and this
ball,
has been
bitch.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Only 19 first downs. 89 rushing yards as a team. Shit, they did better with yards per carry. The 2 quarterback scrambles, the only thing that helped. Quarterback was 19 of 29. They quarterback was 9 of 20. 5 of 11 on third. They were 2 for 8. Plus 3 in the turnover margin. I'll take that. 2 penalties for 20 yards. Didn't they get a holding penalty this game? 1 passing touchdown. He needs more speed at his size. He's getting caught out there. Palapoi. Okay. He had 49 receiving yards. Gammon had 92 in the touchdown. Mount had 44. Cave had 43. Running back had 44 receiving yards. And Hendricks, 1 catch for 18. 1 catch. Kept getting sacked, bro. But I told y'all the Miami overall way better than Virginia Tech. He gave up 2 sacks. He a senior. He gave up 2 sacks. He a senior. Neither one of them got a damn pancake. Both the damn tackles. Guard and guard. The center, only one we could depend on. All seniors. Look at that. Senior center. He got the 3 pancakes. Damn shame, man. That's why they got the record they got. 2 sacks for him. Defense was spreading it around there. I didn't do my normal depth chart thing, so the stats weren't better than what they are. All right, y'all, man. Stay tuned for more. Got more action comes. Stay smart, stay safe. Remix.